What's up guys, it's me, Mathilda. Obviously, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. Anyways, so in this video, I'm going to talk about hormones. As you can see in the title, the 9-year mark on HRT. Because if you didn't know, I'm actually transgender, which means that I was born a male and then I transitioned into the woman I am today. So, hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about everything regarding hormones, the process I'm going on HRT and like the results. And I'm going to answer a bunch of questions. I have done 2 other videos like this before, 7 years and 8 years, and I'm going to cover a few things that I did in those videos as well, but I'm also going to add a few things and answer new questions, obviously. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do in this video, so if that's something that interests you, keep on watching. And also don't forget to follow me on my socials, they're all down below, Instagram and everything like that. And also don't forget to subscribe. You know how to do that, you know how everything works, you know, subscribe, like, comment, everything like that. But now let's get into this video. But before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that this video is actually sponsored by Catch Beauty, and I have collaborated with them before on multiple occasions, and the reason why is just because I love them. I have used mine since April this year, and I can promise you that they show results. And if you're not familiar with Catch Beauty, they mostly sell IPL machines. This little machine right here to remove unwanted body hair. So this is how it looks like. This little thing right here, like, she works, she's amazing, she's gorgeous. It's pretty convenient and it isn't painful at all, and it works. How you use it, you just press this button right here and then you put it to where you want to remove your unwanted body hair, and then you press this button right here and it's going to be like a bright light, so please don't look into the light. Please don't look into the light. And also there are 5 levels to it, and I use the highest level because no pain, no gain. But yeah, also there are going to be pictures on the screen here where you can see the results of me using it since April. And I'm not like 100% smooth, but pretty much I've used it during such a long time that either my unwanted body hair is gone or it grows very slowly. But if you're interested in buying your own, click the link in the description box or the top comment to get your own. But yeah, let's continue into this video. In this video, I'm going to look at my phone while I'm talking because I have everything on my phone. I'm not texting, I'm not rude like that. But anyways, I'm also going to show you pictures throughout this video while I'm talking about the process I'm going on hormones and the results and everything like that. So there are gonna be pictures. Let's just get into this. So I started going on the HRT, the hormone replacement therapy, when I was around 18 years old, and I started going on testosterone blockers and estrogen pills. However, I later switched to estrogen gels because they're just like better for your body to absorb it that way. And I'm also not on testosterone blockers because when you have the SRS, like the bottom surgery, which I have, you're not obligated to go on testosterone blockers anymore because my body doesn't produce testosterone naturally, and I'm not on estrogen pills, I'm on estrogen gels, DV gel. I didn't actually transition right away when I went on the HRT because I wanted to like pass, I wanted to be more passable as a woman before I switched and before I changed names and everything. Around like 3 to 4 months in, I decided that it's time because I could see a lot of changes in the 3 to 4 month mark. And I kind of believe that a lot of people that go on HRT kind of see subtle changes around this time. I mean, you're going into a female puberty when you go on estrogen and the testosterone blockers. So everything that happens to a girl going through puberty, that is kind of what is happening with you. You get breasts and fat redistribution, you get hips and a smaller waist, and your face kind of get feminized. You get like a rounder shape to it. I really started noticing it in my face. Actually, a child told me before I switched, before I transitioned into the person I am today, I was still living and presenting as male. However, I was going on the HRT. Once a child went up to me and said that I looked like a girl in my face. She said like, "You look like a girl." And at that time, I was just like, maybe it's time, you know? Maybe it's time to actually transition and be the person I am. Children are they're pretty honest, so when a child tells you that you look like a girl, I presume I look like a girl in male clothing. So yeah, but now I'm going to start reading the questions. I'm going to read them and then answer them like a Q&A. obviously. Did you lose a lot of muscle mass or strength? Yes and yes. When you go on the testosterone blockers, your body doesn't produce testosterone anymore, or it's blocked out. And testosterone is what really builds up muscles. That's why males are usually bigger and stronger than women, and so on. Yes, you're going to lose a lot of muscle mass and strength, because without testosterone in your body, that's just kind of what hormones do. Next question. Tips for someone who's about to go on HRT. I think it's important to be very prepared, because it's not going to be what kind of think it's going to be. It's kind of weird seeing your entire body changes in front of you, and obviously that is what you want, but it's kind of scary at the same time. And also, I believe that you need to be patient. You're not going to get breasts over the course of one day, and you're not going to like wake up and look like Angelina Jolie. You can't have those like goals or that picture in your head. You need to be kind of patient, like you need to be on hormones for the rest of your life. However, like the process from the first change to the last change, that process is like 3 to 4 years. Obviously, you're not going to change overnight. That is the tips I have on going on HRT. The cost of hormones. Hormones are very cheap here in Sweden because we have universal healthcare, free healthcare, so that kind of goes under. However, for me, a pack of DV gels for the course of 3 months, that costs around like $40. It costs, however, it's pretty cheap. And I'm not sure how it works in your country, but here in Sweden, DV gels is pretty cheap. Breasts. When did they start growing and how long does it take before they are fully developed? So I started noticing like fat redistribution and me being sore in my chest area at around like the 2-3 month mark, and then I started noticing them growing and being bigger at like the 4 month mark. It took a few months before I could really see something happening in that area, and they are fully developed at the age I mean, they are fully developed after around 3 years. However, I underwent a breast augmentation after like 1.5 years on the HRT. Obviously, that changed the course of my breast development. However, they still got bigger after my breast augmentation. Obviously, I'm not really sure how big they were going to get if I didn't get a breast augmentation. So yeah. Hips. When did you see a huge difference in your hip area? Wow, I can't speak. Oh my god. Like, what is happening? When did you see a huge difference in your hip area? As I stated before, they started growing. Like, I could see results with like fat redistribution at around the 3 to 4 month mark. However, I really saw results after like 1.5 years into the HRT. Then I could really see a difference in my waist and my hip area. So yeah, progesterone, are you on it? So for the people that don't know, progesterone and estrogen are both hormones that are produced in cisgender women, like biological women. Sometimes transgender women aren't giving the option of getting progesterone and only estrogen. There are a few studies that say that giving the wrong sort of progesterone to transgender women can actually be dangerous. There are, you know, risks with any HRT. So in some countries, for example, Sweden, we're not giving progesterone. So no, I have not a prescription on progesterone. Yes, like the word progesterone is like really difficult, and I'm pretty sure that I pronounced it entirely wrong this entire video, and I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, let's keep going. Will your voice change on the HRT? No, your voice won't change at all. You will either have to go under the knife, like get surgery to feminize your voice, or you will have to go to a voice coach. I went to a voice coach to get a higher pitch and to sound more feminine. I also started going on HRT when I was like around 18 years old, as I said, so I didn't have as low voice as other people have. So yeah, that is why it was kind of easier for me to get a higher pitch and a more feminine sounding voice. I'm not saying that I have the most feminine voice in the whole world. However, voice coaching really helped me with that, so I didn't have to go under the knife. However, there are some people that have to, and that is a choice that you can do if you want to. However, you don't have to feel pressured in doing it if you don't want to. You can also go to a voice coach, or you can, teach yourself. But yeah, I went to a voice coach to get a higher pitch. Facial hair or body hair? Yes, this will change when you go on the testosterone blockers, and after you've had your SRS, you don't have to go on the testosterone blockers anymore because your body, it isn't producing any testosterone. Your facial hair and body hair will kind of be thinner and thinner and kind of disappear. However, sometimes you have to go on laser hair removal or like electrolysis to remove the hair in your face. That was hard for me to say. But as I stated previously, I use Catch Beauty. I use it at home and it works just as fine. Actually, it's really convenient using it from home, and it isn't really painful at all. And I use it everywhere, like on my entire body. And also, I don't use it in my face anymore because I don't really have any facial hair, but yes, I use it everywhere and it works really great. I really recommend it. As I stated before, click the link down below. Yeah, I've already talked about them, so I'm not going to drag it on any further, but I just want to let you know that I use it and it works really great. But next question, how bad are the mood swings? I haven't really talked about that in this video, but when you go on the estrogen and testosterone works really differently. Your body reacts very differently to those hormones. When I got on the estrogen, I really started noticing these mood swings and I felt everything a lot stronger. Like my feelings were heightened. When I was happy, I was a lot happier, and when I was sad, I was really much sadder, and everything like that. So my mood is kind of like this, and it still is, like it kind of hasn't changed much. But yes, when you go on estrogen, your feelings will kind of be heightened. You will feel everything a lot stronger, but honestly, I kind of love that. I feel much more alive, and when I'm happy, I am just like so happy. And even though when I'm sad, I'm a lot sadder, it doesn't really bother me. I'm actually very happy. You kind of react to your environment a lot more and you just feel more alive, I guess. That sounds really cliche, but yeah. What won't change on the HRT? So the bone structure won't change. I mean, you won't wake up one day with narrow shoulders if you have wider shoulders. I mean, the muscles on your shoulders will kind of melt away and kind of disappear. However, HRT won't really change your bone structure. And also, the HRT won't change your voice, as I stated previously, and also how tall you are, like the length of yourself. It won't change either. Do you still need hormones as a 50-year-old plus woman? Yes. If I stop going on hormones, I won't have any hormones such as testosterone or estrogen in my body. Even women like 50 plus, they still have some sort of estrogen production in their bodies. Yeah, I will have to go on estrogen, maybe just lower the dosage, but I will still need to go on estrogen for the rest of my life. I mean, it's up to you, it's a choice you have, but doctors recommend it and I listen to my doctor. What is the best option? Pills, gel, or injections? Pills isn't really good for your liver, so the doctors recommend you going on gels. And injections, that isn't really an option here in Sweden. We are either, the two options that we usually have are pills or gels, and you really just go on pills the first year of going on estrogen and then you switch to gels. As I stated previously, doctors recommend it and I listen to my doctor. And now the last question for today, last but not least. Can you take estrogen naturally? Yes, you can. However, I truly recommend for you to go to a certified endocrinologist. Certified this word. Why do I have such trouble speaking today? However, I always have trouble pronouncing that word because this is real hard, okay? This word is impossible for me to say. Okay, anyways, just move on. It's a doctor that handles the hormones and everything like that. So I do not recommend on going on estrogen naturally. I really recommend for you to go on the estrogen that a doctor prescribes to you. Please don't self-medicate. It's not a good look. It's not good. please listen to me, like girlies, do not self-medicate. It's better to go to a certified doctor that will actually prescribe estrogen and everything like that. But yeah, I think that's everything that I want to talk about. Also, okay, before I go, I also want to add, please remember that if you're a cisgender woman going on hormones like the estrogen to get bigger breasts or anything like that, it doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work. The breasts that you have are the breasts that you have. You're not going to get bigger boobs going on estrogen or anything like that. It just hurts your system. You're just going to get a lot more estrogen in your body and you're going to hurt yourself. So if you're a cisgender woman, you're not going to see results going on estrogen. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. And please guys, remember to check out Catch Beauty. You know, the links are down below and everything like that. Click the link. I'm waiting. I'm smooth like a baby. And yeah, so thank you so much Catch Beauty for sponsoring this video, and check them out because they are great. That was everything for this video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.